Hello, welcome back to Peacemaker Cards. I'm Dave. I hope you're having a great day. I got a few cards to show here today, but this being my first video of the new year, I figured I'd talk about some of my plans and goals for the year. First off, I have booked my room from Strongsville, so I'll be there and had a great time there last year. And I'm sure I'll have a great time this year. I booked two nights. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. So you see me, come up, say hi. I'll be at the YouTube gatherings and hope to meet a whole bunch of new people there and a whole lot of old friends that I've met at the National and Strongsville last year. Now, as far as my plans for the year, one of my big goals is to complete my 1967 set. I'll have an update on that when I show my cards, because I got a few cards from the set to show, so I'll give you an update on how that goes a little bit later. Another one of my goals is, during the last half of last year, I got two Cincinnati Reds focused, so I'm going to try to cut down that and broaden my focus and get more Hall of Famers and other cards of interest. I still got some Reds goals for the year, but I want to get some more big cards and cards of other people other than Cincinnati Reds to broaden out my Hall of Fame collection. So that's going to be real exciting. Another thing is I'm going to try to do less graded card focus, and I picked up some Mag Pros here, so I'm going to start to get some non-graded cards added to my collection. Got the Mag Pros. I'm in the process of ordering my custom labels for them. So I'll still buy graded cards, but I'm going to try to get some non-graded and just have them in my Mag Pros and go from there. Now, as far as my Cincinnati Reds collection goes, I'm going to focus on my 1960s team sets from Topps. So I've got a couple done, and I got to work in a few other years, but I'm going to try to work on that. And then my T206 Reds team set. I think I've got 6 cards of the 23, so I'll hope to pick up a few more. At least get halfway done by the end of the year. Other than that, just see where the year takes me. And see what comes up. But one other thing, I don't think I want to make the Nationals this year. I haven't booked my room yet, and I was looking at it, and there's nothing close, and so I think I might skip it this year. But if I miss it this year, I'll make sure I go next year, and I'll book my room early and do that. But if I don't make the National this year, they'll just give me more money to spend in cards. All that money I'd spend on travel and hotels and everything, I'll put into cards. So other than that, that's basically my goals and everything for this year. So I got a few cards, so I'm going to turn the camera around and show off what I picked up. Okay, as for my cards, I went to a card show last week, picked up a few cards for my 1967 set, and got a real fascinating group of cards here. So the first card is 1967 Pittsburgh Pirates. This is the last card I needed for the low number set. So I've got the first 6 series completed, and now I just got to finish the dreaded high number series. Okay, first from the high number series is the real great card here. It's Rick Monday. Now, he's not a Hall of Famer or anything, but he did have a great 19-year career with the A's, Cubs, and Phillies. He made 2 All-Star teams and hit a total of 241 home runs. Now, his best play came on April 25th, 1976. He was with the Cubs and they were playing the Dodgers, and a couple guys came on the field in the middle of the game with an American flag. They doused it in lighter fluid and were attempting to set it on fire when he was playing center field, and he ran from behind and grabbed the flag and saved the flag from being burned. So if you haven't seen that, there's a few good shows, a few good videos on YouTube here that shows that, so I highly recommend you go and watch those. The next card is Jack Sanford. Now, he had a good 12-year career, and I think this is his last card, but he was the 1957 Rookie of the Year when he went 19-8. And then he had a real great year in 1962. He went 24-7 and ended up second in the Cy Young. Next is one of those short print high number cards that really break the bank. This is the Orioles rookie card of Mark Belanger and Bill Durham. Now, if you're ever going to do the 67 set, this is one of those cards that is surprisingly expensive. Now, Mark Belanger, he had a great 18-year career. 17 of those were Baltimore. He wasn't much of a hitter, but he was a great fielder. He won 8 Gold Gloves, and he did make the Baltimore Orioles Hall of Fame. Next is Sandy Alomar. Sandy had a good 14-year career, but he's most well known for his 2 sons that were both major leaguers. Sandy Alomar Jr. was a catcher with multiple teams. He had a good career, but his other son, Roberto Alomar, is a Hall of Famer. So, next card. I don't think he was much of a player, but this is one of the great cards. It's Dave Ricketts. Now, our own Hitman 23 did a great video last month of how great this card is. It's just him with his glasses and hat on backwards, looking up in the sky, and I highly recommend watching Hitman's video. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, and it's just a real great card. He said it reminds him of Squits from the Sandlot. Next is Pete Riker. I don't have much of him. He lasted 12 years in the league, but I don't think he did very much to really write home about. The final card for my 67 pickups is, excuse me, Philadelphia Phillies Cookie Rojas. He had 16-year career with the Phillies and Kansas City Royals, and he made 5 All-Star teams, so all of these is what I picked up from my 67 set. that takes me down. I need 40 cards left. It sounds close, but a lot of those are going to be expensive, including I need to pick up the Tom Seaver rookie card and the Brooks Robinson card, and those are going to be a little costly. I'm hoping to pick up at least the Tom Seaver card at Strongsville this year, and maybe I'll pick up the Brooks Robinson card. Next, at the card show, I went through a value box and picked up just a few random cards. I love these leader cards, and I got the 69 home run leaders with Killebrew, Frank Howard, and Reggie Jackson. I got the 71 RBI leaders with Joe Torre, Willie Stargell, and Hank Aaron. Got the 71 AL RBI leaders with Harmon Killebrew, Frank Robinson, and Reggie Smith. And I got the 1966 Buck Belters with Willie Stargell and Don Clendenon. That's what I picked up at the show. Now I got a few eBay purchases. My last purchases of last year that I'm going to show off. First is, of course, it has to be Barry Larkin. Got picked up the 1996 Stadium Club Midsummer Matchups. Got Barry Larkin in the front, where he should be. And regulated to the back is this guy, I think his name's Cal Ripken Jr. Yeah, that's it. I guess they both made the All-Star team last year, but real happy to add that to my Barry Larkin collection. Picked up the 1969 Don Sutton. I got the Mag Pro. I said I'm in the process of ordering custom labels to go up to the top, so can't wait to get those in. Real good looking card. Now a couple cards for my Mike Payne 300 cards. It's another Harmon Killebrew, the 75 tops. This is his last card. So you can turn on the back and see his career stats. So had a real long career, Hall of Famer, great looking card, signing autographs at the stadium. And the final card I got to show off is the 1978 Eddie Murray rookie card. Real happy. I was been looking for that. I think I've had one when I was a kid, but I probably traded away for some other card, and I forget what I traded it for. That was 30 plus years ago, but I was real happy to get that. So that's all I got. Let me know what you think of my pickups and my plans for the year, and hope to see everybody at Strongsville this year. But until next time, peace.